Good morning, everybody. We are out here on a beautiful morning and we are all loaded up for action with the Jeep. But on this great adventure today, we are not taking the Jeep. Instead, we've got the motorhome all loaded up and we're headed out for 3 days at Chucksney Mountain up on Highway 9 or Forest Service Road 19, the Otter Highway. And well, we've got everything loaded up for a huge 100 log fest, or maybe 50. We'll tell you that story here in just a little bit. Thanks for watching. Join us for a great adventure. Oh, it's never a good sign when you go to hook up your old camper and all the water starts draining out of the walls. And in the meantime, I pulled this forward and it is still dripping after several hours. Less dripping up here, but you can definitely see. Seems like all of the work that I did to seal this only made the problem worse. The pile of stuff we got to carry up the trail. Let's go find the radio and radio in.
For tonight, weather is clear, your minimum temperature 51 to 7, except a maximum humidity of 75-85%. Eugene dispatch, Patrol 521 Woodbury. Patrol 521. Can show me in the Salmon Creek response area.
Somewhere up here should a division of trails. And they said they wanted to do the Chucksney Mountain route counterclockwise. So I would say that we just need to keep going this way. All right. Grasshopper Trail is that way. Okay. I would have thought Chucksney Mountain. What's this one say? Fox Canyon Trail, Road 19, 2 miles. Okay. So I think we keep going up on Grasshopper. Because I think Chucksney Mountain's loop forks off of Grasshopper. Straight uphill. Alright. Chucksney Mountain Trail. Okay. And we're going the wrong way. They went counterclockwise. This would be clockwise. All right, I'm back. Changed my mind. I think this is the first iteration of Chucksney Mountain. I think it joins up with Grasshopper there, so I think going up that would be counterclockwise. That's Grasshopper. Okay. If there's any fresh sign of anyone, that's the question. Definitely going counterclockwise. This is the Grasshopper Trail right here, and then it would branch off to Chucksney. So clock sweeps that way. That would be counterclockwise. Theoretically, 2,000 feet of elevation climb and the 5 miles to the summit at 5761. And we are currently at just about 4,000, 3,950. So yeah, that jives. A little bit less than 2,000. Oh, long way to go. Let's get there. I did turn off the camera. First switchback. Oh, I am definitely sucking wind. You can definitely tell that I haven't done this all summer yet. I think this is the switchbacks. So I probably maybe made it a half a mile if you'd want to be generous. And I am. Well, it's about 70 approaching 80 and it's been 100 the last couple days. So I can do it, Mac. You can do it. But I think I see signs of our first log. Any fresh stuff here? Nah, that one's old. Oh, I need a break. Really need a break. Oh, switchbacks. I'm up about 500 feet. Probably around a half a mile. My guess is this is doing all the elevation climb in the first mile or so, and then we hike the ridge. Stop for another break. I think I'm past the switchbacks. The switchbacks in the first half mile, 5/8 of a mile, were brutal. About 470, 500 feet of elevation gain. The last half mile has gone pretty quick. It's been pretty, looks like we're kind of cruising along the base of this ridgeline behind me. Portending of things to come was a really flat, dry stretch back there. I think we're going to get into a burned area. I remember Sig talking about that, so we'll see what's up ahead. Definitely out of shape. That was a big one. But that one looks like it was cleared a long time ago. Streams are all dry. Nice to find some water. I've got plenty in my pack, but you can always top off. All right, it's noon. Stopped to tie my shoe. Definitely in about a mile, mile and a quarter. Probably more like a mile. Coming up on the bend. Moving along. Looks like this one was cut recently, but not by our guys. Maybe in the last year or two. Oh, a lot of trail to go down there. Okay, back on the trail. Switch shoulders. Thought I was just checking the camera to make sure I turned it off. That might be fresh sawdust. That definitely looks like fresh sawdust. I think our guys were here and I think they cut that out. That or somebody did it recently. We originally heard 100. And I got numbered down to 50 because allegedly a bike group cut out a bunch. Evidence of cutting. Those look pretty fresh, but I don't see sawdust on these. So maybe last winter or last year. Oh, 12:20. We are almost to the corner. Making better progress. Now the trail's flattened out a little bit. We're at 4,600 feet. Drinking water. Where's my water? Got all the way around the back. No sounds of chainsaws yet. Find them eventually. Water. Good to know. Might need it in the future. Somebody had fun cutting through this one. More signs of fresh cutting. That is definitely fresh cutting. But I don't hear saws. And I'd say saws carry at least a mile out here. More evidence of cutting. And I think this is the hard left in the trail. Another 20 minutes, and yep, that was the big left back there. 12:40. And what's our elevation? 4,900. We're definitely climbing, but 5,700 total. So again, I think we hit the top of this ridge and we just cruise. It is beautiful out here. Haven't hit the burn area. Lots of evidence of tree cutting. Somebody's been up here, just not me. Oh, what we got here? Definitely need to pull some of this dead stuff out. This is pretty fresh. This all looks really fresh. More cutting. And more cutting. Beautiful view. Look at that. Oh, and more logs. They must be catching up. Although that wouldn't really take much to buzz through. Well, yeah, that'd take a lot to buzz through. Yeah. Listening to the sweet sound, at least listening for the sweet sound of saws. Sawdust is getting fresher. More logs. Fresh sawdust. Old logs. Been there a long time. All right, time for a PBJ power break. Oh, why carry it when you can eat it and then carry it? I have the skeeters out. Oh, and a map update. 1 o'clock. It looks like we're at the squiggle. I'd say we're approaching the halfway point of this trail. Up and down. And we'll follow that one back. Hopefully we don't have to do the whole loop, but it looks like we're going to. Interesting. Somebody cut a bypass around this tree instead of cutting it out. I wonder why. A lot of miles. We're right here at the saw. Might as well cut it. More sawdust, but I'm not so sure that's very fresh. See the pine needles and other stuff laying on top of it? That's been there for a while. The mean hill. And another log. Cleared recently, but not that recently. I'm smelling a bust here. I wish I'd got the radio working. Wish I'd gotten a hold of Sig. Oh, this one might be fresh cut, and it is definitely time for a break. Oh. Oh. 120, definitely approaching the halfway point of the trail. We started down here. We've hiked all the way up there, so I'd say we got at least 1.5 miles, maybe a little bit further. And we got that to go to Chucksney Mountain, drop back down to the Grasshopper Trail, and we are currently at 5,100 feet, so theoretically 600 feet of elevation gain between here and there, assuming, of course, we don't go uphill or downhill in between here and there. Oh, we actually got signal. That signal? Oh, this one does not make any sense. And I'd really love to clear it, but I got nobody with me. Oh. Got stuff in my eyes. It's a cutting, not recent. Not recent either. Piece of survey ribbon up. Usually means bees. Maybe fresh sawdust there. Bees, hornets, something like that. Something to be mindful of. I don't hear anything. Maybe it just means the start of the burn. See a log with my name on it. Break number, I don't know how many. I am definitely sucking air today. Heard my phone ding once or twice. I don't think I have data. Yep, message to Jessica not sent. And no data right now. I imagine we're in there, yep. The last quarter mile or so was downhill, and now we're starting to go back uphill. 5,000 feet, so yeah, we've lost a little bit of elevation. Dropped about 200 feet. 135 now. What is it? 2.5 hours of hiking with not a light chainsaw, 3 jerry cans of gas, or 3 cigs of gas, a half-gallon of bar oil. Yeah, this is not fun, but hopefully that's old stuff too. Look at it; it's all covered by stuff. Sure looks fresh. Love it if we catch up with people. All signs of recent cuts. And this sawdust just does not look like it was, somebody's been here very recently. This is fresh sawdust. That's old sawdust. That's probably fresh sawdust. I gotta be right behind him. But something tells me I'm gonna chase him all the way back to the trucks. We're cutting. Bad brushy section. Some of these you can barely see the trail. Would have been better off bringing a power brusher up here instead of lugging this chainsaw. This chainsaw is going to be dead weight. The trail is just about gone. Oh. I feel a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my future. Oh, I thought I heard something. Love to hear something right now. Quick thing of water. And start chewing. 146. Oh, I definitely think we're on the tail end of this loop. Oh, we're starting to go up a hill again. I think we've dropped again. Yeah, we've been just kind of yo-yoing up and down since here. So my guess is we got a 500-600 foot climb straight to there, and then we'll be down here and we'll loop out on that other trail. The nice thing about that other trail, looks like there's a pretty established stream there. So if we need water, we can get it. Just ran out of water, and I swear I heard chainsaws. This peanut butter and jelly break is over, and we're moving on. Definitely saw water here. Definitely fresh sawdust. More fresh work. Oh, not good. Starting to cramp up. Taking a quick break. I expect everybody ahead of me, but they're probably moving quicker. They got a little bit of a crew. Split the load. It is 2 o'clock. And where are we? Gotta be getting closer to, yeah, we're right at, I'm guessing this is gonna be the straight uphill slog. Although we may just walk along that ridgeline. We're at 5,100 feet, almost 52. So it's got to be at least 500 feet of elevation gain here. Oh, hopefully I can find some water up here. Stalls are definitely closer. Oh, that's quite the slog. I'll cut through too.
Come on by, Matt.
Oh, looks like you're having all sorts of fun there.
Yeah, this is the most fun I've had all day.
But you're almost done. And about the time you wiggle and jiggle it to finish cutting it, it'll just fall right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll be able to pull it out.
Last 500 feet up to the summit. Good news is once we do that though, it's all downhill.
Yeah, we're thinking we're probably not going to make it. I'm a little tired.
Oh. Lovely day for a hike. Starting saw. How's that?
That looks much better.
For reference, we are just short of Chucksney Mountain, and the guys just confirmed the pink ribbon is where they actually started cutting, so they were 2.5 miles in before they even got started. So yeah, here we go. Keep on moving. Oh yeah, you can see how inflated these are. Elevation change.
Or something.
You guys are speed demons. Mowing your way through here.
Be my guest. Slide that in.
Just cause.
On the way down.
Well, they'll be there.
Yep.
Get them on the way. Well, I would assume we're going to do a loop.
I am not going to do a loop, I don't think.
I think this is the end. I think we're going to go down. Is we still
No,
going to
he
go
said
up
he was
more?
assuming we were going to do a loop, and I just said I'm not doing a loop.
Cutting through.
We could probably get up to the junction. We'll be clambering over a lot of logs that we're not cutting.
I think I just put my helmet on over my glasses. Ooh. Yep, I did. That's silly.
Okay.
At this point, you might have less distance going up and around and back down the other one.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
it doesn't look like it on the map, I gotta say.
Yeah. No, I can.
No idea how to slow down.
No, it's. If we can make it up to the junction, then that's about the midway point.
Yeah.
Then it's you go either way. You know. I don't think we're that far from the junction, but
Even if you look at the junction, there's a couple of big
loops out. We're saying we still have 20-some trees or something, so I don't know. I'm good. Woo!
I'm so tempted. It's like 1,000 feet. I'd like to get up.
I know.
No, it's 500. It's less than
I'm
500.
talking about distance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're really, really close to where the trail tips. I've got it on my GPS.
Yeah, I just looked at.
That way, if not by myself, just to scout it, so we know what's there. And
That
That would
would be,
be awesome.
yeah. Just the only thing I don't like you going by yourself.
I got the radio. If I can figure out how to get it to work.
We can help with that.
You got a radio?
Yeah, he
Oh.
did. Sig
Why
left
don't
one
you-
farm at the truck.
The battery keeps dying on me. Every time you look at it funny, the battery unclicks on the bottom. But I turned it off for right now, or didn't.
Hey, Mike. Did you
I called in from the truck. Nobody answered.
He's testing the radio.
Okay, so it's working.
Okay. I called in 3 or 4 times from the truck, and I didn't get a response.
Okay.
And then I called in a couple more times. I didn't get a response, and so then I shut it off and shoved it in my pocket.
Okay.
All right. Starting saw.
All right, Mac. Wish we were working together a little longer, but be careful, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so let me get.
Hello. I did.
Escaped from your meeting.
I did.
So
But-
it's just you?
Yeah, just me. Been chasing you guys all day.
So what do you want to do?
Whatever you want to do. I was thinking, I think they're packing up and heading in. Are we gonna cache our stuff here?
Yeah.
I was thinking of hiking out the other way and at least getting an eye on logs.
Okay. Why don't I
I've got
well,
the
let me
radio.
talk to these guys first.
I've got the radio. We had kind of discussed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think,
Hey,
I think Sig wants to talk.
Hey Chris, hold up. I mean
Yeah, I'm just worried I'm going to run out of water,
okay.
so I'm going to go down.
And Steve,
I
about,
I actually think we'll have water faster the other way. I'm out too.
at the summit it's about halfway.
Right.
This way is definitely faster
It's
now.
probably faster for me to just go
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't feel obligated, and
Okay.
because Mac is going to be here, I'm going to be here, and
And at that
if
point,
you don't show, it's just the two of us, but we can, I can swamp for him. He's got a lot of energy, so that'll work fine.
Okay.
And then I don't have to coordinate where we're going to go. Depending on what we do here, we might choose to go in
That makes sense.
that other road. So
Okay.
why don't you just take And if you want to get that tuned up,
So we're gonna just cache our saws here.
well, if you want to go over the top, let's take our saws with us,
Okay, at least to the next log.
and then well, there's two up here, but you want it to go over the summit and go back the other way.
Yeah,
I'll do that with you.
okay.
We're close enough.
Right, but where do we want to leave our saws?
Wherever we stop cutting.
You're fine. I'm in no hurry.
You can go up to the next log. I'll catch you in a minute.
All right. Okay. Finished that one tiny little guy. Hiking up to the next one. Not sure if we're cutting it or just stashing saws. We're so close to the summit. Sig and I are gonna hike up, come down the backside. All right, so this is the next log. Starting saw. We're gonna clear these two and call it good.
What's that?
Clear these two and then
If that's what you want, sure.
I'll keep going if you want to keep going.
Now let's assess one log at a time.
What you thinking?
My saw is misbehaving.
Uh-oh.
Overheating. Oh, you could just do it. There's two left up there. Small one and a big one. Or a smaller one and a bigger one.
These computer-controlled saws do a pretty good job of not vapor locking.
Yeah. I'm not sure about mine vapor locked. Right now it's doing something else.
One cut, throw it.
Sure. I'll get out of your camera.
Starting saw. Think I need another, or is it that good? to do a pretty cut. Couldn't just leave it at a...
All right, so we are just about at the last switchback to the summit.
Right.
And my saw is not working. I don't know if it's just need to fill it up with fresher gas, maybe, since it already boiled once, or what. But so I don't know what to do. What do you really want to do?
The smart thing to do is to cache our tools and start walking out of here.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
If we're at that time of the day when it's...
Yeah. So let's, I'm just wondering whether I should, I think I'll just stash my saw too and just hope for the best tomorrow.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, it doesn't work. We've got mine, right?
Yeah, I just have to carry mine tomorrow.
Give it a chance. Give it a chance to cool down.
Cool down and fresh gas.
Yeah.
All right, we could just put the stuff behind the tree here. I don't think anybody's gonna be here.
No, I agree. But I am still gonna make a little bit of an effort just because people are assholes. I'm not sure I want to put down a hot saw on duff. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to leave it right here. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I just don't want to put this.
Yeah, no, I understand. Good slide.
It'll be just fine right there. Do you have a radio?
Yeah.
Should I leave the radio I've got here?
No, bring the radio with you.
All right, get everything stashed. We are going to go find the top of this trail. I am a mess. Wow, look at that. No overhead hazard here at all. None whatsoever. 3 logs behind us. Number 5 is going to be a doozy. Chest high. Big guy. I think we see a summit. We've got quite the view here. Just past the summit, 5,500 right now, so it's probably 200 back there. Here's another one I'd get, this stop sticking up right here. That's a pack saddle grabber. This is a sea of ceanothus here. Oh yeah, and there is a trail in here. You gotta find it. There we go. Heading on down the hill. 13. Maybe that's 14. That's definitely 14. $13, $14. Oh, man, big 15. and 60. That count as an overhead hazard? That's just trouble waiting to happen. 19. Oh. 19's got sticks. And rhyming as I go. 17's a step, 18's a hop, 19's got sticks. I suppose that's sort of poetic, but not really. Aha! Alright, 20. 20's got cracks. Whoa. One's a toe grabber. '22 and 23, nice and neat. 24 was hiding. Don't repeat. 25 is small. This ridge over here to my left, and I think 26 is green. This ridge over here to my left is the dividing line between Mackenzie and the Middle Fork Ranger District. And there's number 27. 27's. What is 27? 27's a mess. '27 needs straps. If it's even broken up there. 29. It's been a long time. Well, not that long, but long enough. Number 30. Oh. Ooh. 31. 31. Step to the right. Right there. Yep. Perfect. 32, I think. I hope. 33. This is something that definitely needs tuned up. This is something that is going to grab a pack saddle hanging out of the side of a horse. Because you imagine a horse with big bags going by this kind of thing that snags straps and stuff like that and starts pulling stuff. And that would be 33. 33 is a double. 34, right next to a torn up floor. 35 is big, and 36 is small. 36 is no more. We are now doing subtraction and not scouting. How you doing?
Cramping my inner thighs.
I've got Gatorade powder if you want some.
What do you? How much I drink?
The new number 36. What we're at, 35, 36. This is the whole obstacle course here. This hardly even counts as numbers because,
I just counted by tens.
yeah. This is just a this is just a hurdles course, right? Hurdles, hurdles course,
Steeplechase without the water.
right? And this one is just a whole bunch of them. 1, 2, 3. Here's the biggest jackstraw we've had all day. And this is the end of Chucksney. Chucksney, right? Is that how we pronounce it? Chucksney?
I'm not actually. look up where that name came from, somebody's name, obviously. No, so I've never been on Grasshopper this way. That's what I thought of. You asked till Saturday?
Right? We go.
Well, I'm thinking with this much work, we might get tired of this section. I'm thinking that since we both drive towards Oak Ridge to go home,
Right.
I have a map. We'll look at, I think it's 1929 to take up. There's a little spur trail that intersects Grasshopper. And Brian McGinley just scouted about 2 miles of that section. It's
Covered.
15 trees on it. So
Well, I definitely think the 30-40 we've got here we could do
I
tomorrow.
think so too.
Yeah.
With two crews.
Oh yeah.
So is permitting, of course.
Right. Somebody's been working on this trail. Fresh sawdust. Death to baby trees. Another dry creek. Although I'll bet you if I dug a little bit I might be able to find something. Getting closer to water though. I haven't had anything to drink since maybe 2. And it's getting on 5. Not terribly bad, but bad enough that I am thirsty. I'm gonna try one. I think I can hold off and wait. Pretty murky down there. You know, I'll clog my filter up.
Eugene Dispatch, Scorpion 3 on Huckleberry.
Scorpion 3, Eugene.
Yeah, we're still hiking back to the trailhead. It'll probably be about 1800 before we get there. Is that right? 1800? 6, yeah, right.
Eugene copies, you're hiking out and your updated ETR is 1800 1709.
Thank you, Scorpion 3 clear. Thank you.
Yeah, that one really needs to go. Kind of hanging into the trail. Death to baby trees. Definitely snapped, crackled, and popped on its way down. And somehow, miraculously, it didn't manage to land on the trail. Nor did this one. That one popped and landed right there, maybe. Oh, maybe there's the rest of it. This one so wants to go. 6:22. Your water. Oh, that would be great to fill up my Sawyer Mini and drink a little bit of water as I walked on the trail. We're really close to the RV trucks. Oh yeah, I see running water. Water. Well, and we interrupt this water break for a sign. We've now made it full circle. And just a little bit of ways to go. And I got a steak dinner waiting for me just soon as I cook it, maybe some potatoes.
Scorpions 3, Eugene.
We are going out of service.
Eugene copies at 1835.
Thank you, Scorpion 3 clear. Done with them till tomorrow.